Paige, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm sure you're wondering exactly why I brought you out here today. I told you I was going to interview you about Jordan, but I didn't tell you that I was going to be interviewing Jordan about you as well.
Okay. Listen. Let's do this.
You ready for this?
Here
I know
we
you're going
go.
to be good at it. Thank you, Jordan, for joining me. You do know what we're going to do today because you wouldn't show up unless I told you. I've already shot Paige's side and asked her questions about you. I'm wondering if your questions will line up. First question, right into it.
All right.
Where did you meet?
You're all gonna like this one. We were at a club called The Bank in Mount Clemens. One of the weirdo guys, hit on me.
That was Jordan.
No, it was not Jordan.
Oh, okay.
And then I blew him off, and then all of a sudden this guy leaned into me and was like, "Is that guy bugging you? Do you want me to take care of him?"
Yeah.
And it was Jordan. And I said no, and then I thought wow, Andrew's friend's really nice.
I have to think of how she'll answer it, not the real answer. Where did we first meet? Probably The Bank, which was a club in Mount Clemens.
Okay.
A guy came up to her and was hitting on her, and I asked her if she had a problem with it.
So that was how you met. How did it progress from there?
It did not progress from there at all. That was it. We'll fast forward 2 years or a year. The real world is how we started connecting.
Okay.
That was the reason we talked. We talked on Facebook, then we exchanged phone numbers. We would always play this app game, Words with Friends.
What show was it that you and Paige both watched in the beginning that sparked the first casual conversation?
Yeah, it was definitely real world.
Now, what mobile game did you and Paige play back and forth?
Yeah, there was maybe 2, but I think it was Hanging with Friends.
Okay. When and where was the first kiss?
Tyler.
It's all right if you can't answer. It's
No,
fine.
I can, but
Okay.
it's just really bad. Mom, I am so sorry. Thank God, we lasted. We are lasting. Our first kiss was at midnight.
Okay.
Aww.
When and where was the first kiss?
A lot of people know that one. We were celebrating New Year's. I was pretty nervous going in around 7 o'clock. Right when I saw Paige, she was already faced. Usually when you go to a New Year's party with a girl, you save the kiss for midnight. Well, I think we started kissing at about 8 o'clock. I'm just looking around this is great, but this is a lot of kissing.
Yeah. That's funny. She said it was a midnight kiss.
It was not a midnight kiss.
So it was even worse.
8 p.m. kiss for 4 hours.
What is his most irritating habit?
There's 3 that's popping in my head.
You only need one. Don't make this worse than it has to be.
Sorry. When I come home from work or something busy and he wants to talk to me.
Okay.
We've had these discussions over and over and over. Give me a half hour. Leave me alone.
Okay. What would you say is your most irritating habit?
How much I clutter up the house,
Okay.
probably.
What is Paige's most irritating habit?
There's so many.
Yeah, try to only pick one.
Okay. Her tardiness, the fact that she's always late for everything.
And what about you? What did Paige say was your most irritating habit?
When I talk to her in the morning before she's had coffee.
That was immediately. How is that so easy for you?
Because she tells me every morning because I don't listen to her and I still talk.
If Jordan was in an eating contest, what food is he choosing to increase his likelihood of winning?
He pretty much mass eats Chipotle, that's for sure.
What's he gonna say about you?
Me,
Where do you chomping?
Taco Bell,
Any specific item?
chicken quesadilla.
Okay. What food do you pick to help your chances of winning?
The right answer would be tacos.
Okay. And what is Paige eating?
I'm thinking she said pizza.
Okay. No. She said you'll choose Chipotle. I don't know what you get at Chipotle. Tell me you get tacos at Chipotle and...
I get tacos at Chipotle.
Sure,
Sometimes.
perfect.
Sometimes I do.
I made her pick a specific item from
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Okay, well,
And she didn't
chicken
want to.
quesadilla.
But yes. She picked chicken quesadilla.
But the question is about an eating contest, so you have to pick a food. You can't just say Taco Bell. Okay.
What would you say is Jordan's most defining feature?
His eyes.
What about his eyes?
You know, I just get lost in them sometimes. No, he just has really distinct eyes. They're like hazily, but they change colors.
And what would you say is your most defining feature?
My smile.
What would Paige say is your most defining feature?
Eyes. My eyes.
That's right.
Yeah?
That's exactly what she said. What is Paige's most defining feature?
So I would say her face, but if you had to pick, I'll say her eyes too. I think she has pretty eyes.
Was there any indication from the beginning that it would work out?
When I told him I had cerebral palsy.
What was his reaction?
Okay. Okay.
In the beginning, was there any indication that it would work out?
Maybe like within the first couple of years when we were at Easter and at Bev's, and she told all of our cousins that she was going to be a Rose one day.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh yeah, I guess you could be a Rose one day.
Yeah. That's cute.
She also had a piggy bank that she started to like save for our wedding, which meant a lot.
How long ago?
That was probably within the first 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years now.
Yeah. She ended up saving like almost $500 in just coins.
All right, Paige. Thank you so much for coming out here, braving the bugs. I hope you had some fun.
I did.
I learned a lot.
And by the way, I would have still shown up if you didn't tell me what this was, but I would have just been way more nervous.